So I decided to do my quick prezi on Sweeney's article this week. So this is the stages of interactive whiteboard use, and this is how teachers implement the use of IWBs into their classroom. So the first stage that Sweeney notes in the reading that we had for this week is stage 1, and this is the whiteboard replacement stage. And in this stage, teachers continue to function in a familiar way, and they kind of start using their IWBs in the same way that they use their chalkboards. So they use the IWBs in a very familiar way, in a basic way. They're also worried about using their IWBs because it's new technology to them. They're not completely familiar with it yet, and they might really need some more time to practice with things. So they're very basic with their understanding of the interactive whiteboards. So basically at this stage, unfortunately, teachers are using their whiteboards as chalkboards. They're not doing anything new with them. They're basically using their IWBs to write on. So in this sense, they're doing old things in new ways. They're not implementing the software or any new ideas that they could be teaching with the IWBs in their classroom. The second stage after this is support didactic stage, and in this stage the teachers are learning the basic software from the interactive whiteboards. Their main concern, the teacher's main concern at this level is using this new technology and the time that it takes to kind of learn this new technology in order to best use it in the classroom. But what's cool about this stage is that teachers are beginning to allow their students to interact with the interactive whiteboards as well. So students are getting up there, maybe exploring with them a little bit more, and they're becoming more of a part of the classroom. Stage 3 is a very critical stage. This is the interactive stage. So at this point, we can go one way or the other. This is the middle stage of the stages that Sweeney outlines for us. So this is a critical stage because teachers can either continue to use their interactive whiteboards in familiar ways, in ways that they use their chalkboards, and basically in ways that they are doing their old things in new ways. Or they can move ahead from this level and begin to use their IWBs in new ways to teach new things. So this is a very critical stage, just like the middle ground of it. Teachers can continue to learn how to implement their IWBs in the classroom, or they can really just merely use them as a chalkboard. So at this level, teachers do begin to start feeling comfortable with their IWBs, and they're using them in their practices with teaching. So we're really focusing on doing new things in new ways from this stage forward. Stage 4 is the enhanced interactive stage, and at this stage, teachers teach and use the IWBs to improve teaching interactivity. And the teachers are beginning to become very skilled in the use of the IWB technology. And the lessons that they plan with their IWBs are centered around student interactivity and collaboration, not only student to student, but student to teacher, and all around. And stage 5 is the final stage that Sweeney outlines for us, and this is the synergistic user. And in this stage, the emphasis and focus is really taken off the teacher as the center of the classroom and placed more on the teacher becoming a facilitator, a guiding facilitator in the classroom. The lessons that the teacher plans are creative and flexible, and they take into consideration students' interests and individual learning needs, while before, in previous stages, teachers are usually only comfortable using the IWBs in one way instead of incorporating many different learning styles and interests of students. Also, teachers work to continue to make advancements with technology in their classrooms, so they're really keeping up with different ways to implement this new technology into their classroom. So that is the final stage of Sweeney's interactive whiteboard use.